When we talk about $100 trillion, it's not just a gigantic number, it's a revolution in human history. It's not just about wealth accumulation, it's about a breakthrough in economic activity, technology, and resource exploration across all fields. If one day SpaceX could reach a $100 trillion valuation, the implications go far beyond business success. It would be a reshaping of the entire interstellar economy. Someone on social media asked, if you have artificial intelligence, satellite factories, and mass drivers, and you launch them into deep space, could that push Elon Musk's SpaceX to become the first company in the world to reach a $100 trillion valuation? Elon Musk's answer was simple: yes. Now, what does $100 trillion even mean? The global GDP in 2024 will be about $110 trillion. The most influential tech company right now, Nvidia, is worth around $4. $4 trillion. So $100 trillion would be about 23 times Nvidia's market value. Currently, SpaceX is valued at $800 billion, and Elon Musk hopes to reach a $1.5 trillion valuation by 2026. It's still a long way from $100 trillion, but if SpaceX could achieve that, it wouldn't just be a company anymore. It would become a sovereign-level interstellar infrastructure operator, holding wealth and power greater than any nation or economy. To understand whether SpaceX could hit $100 trillion, we need to break down the potential growth paths of the company: the global communication network in near-Earth orbit, the revolution in space transport, and the exploitation of resources beyond Earth. First, Starlink. Starlink is the first step in SpaceX's journey toward a trillion-dollar valuation. Right now, global telecommunications are limited by geography, politics, and physical infrastructure. Starlink's mission is to create a global communication network that bypasses physical ground stations, providing internet access everywhere, especially in remote areas, high latitudes, and deep-sea regions where traditional networks don't reach. The goal of Starlink is not just to be an internet service provider, but to become the backbone for future autonomous vehicles, low-altitude aircraft, and military communication networks. With the arrival of 6G and the full deployment of the Internet of Things, IoT, Starlink will become the infrastructure that supports the global digital economy. It will carry every digital transaction worldwide, taking a cut from every deal and generating continuous revenue for SpaceX. When the global digital economy depends on Starlink, SpaceX will essentially become a core part of the global economic infrastructure. Next, we have Starship, the next big growth engine. The success of Starship marks a major shift in human space exploration. Right now, sending things to space is expensive, but Musk's goal is to use the fully reusable Starship technology to reduce the cost of sending a kilogram into orbit from $2,000 to just $10. This breakthrough will make space accessible not just to wealthy nations and research organizations, but to commercial ventures as well. When Starship reaches its full potential, it will drastically lower the cost of interstellar transportation. Space will become a new market, a new pool of resources for humanity. Starship won't just be used for transporting goods and people to space. It will completely disrupt the global aviation industry. For instance, imagine traveling from Shanghai to London in just 30 minutes. This would destroy the existing intercontinental airline industry and open up a whole new realm for high-speed global transportation. The global freight and passenger transport industries will undergo a transformation unlike anything we've ever seen. The most exciting part, however, is SpaceX's plans for space mining and resource exploration. Earth's resources are limited, but the universe is infinite. If SpaceX can capture a single near-Earth asteroid rich in platinum group metals, rare resources, or even gold, the value of those resources could reach tens of trillions of dollars. This might sound like science fiction, but Musk sees it as a very real possibility. One of SpaceX's most ambitious plans is to partner with NASA's Artemis program to build a permanent base on the Moon. By utilizing water ice found at the Moon's south pole, SpaceX can produce fuel and oxygen to support future deep space missions. Even more importantly, SpaceX wants to establish a space factory on the Moon, producing solar satellites, communication equipment, and rare metals. By 2040, the lunar economy could contribute trillions of dollars to SpaceX's valuation. SpaceX's ultimate goal isn't just the Moon. Musk aims to send humans to Mars and build a city with a population of 1 million people. While this might seem like science fiction now, Musk's Mars plan is very much real. Mars will become humanity's second home, and SpaceX will be the only provider of transportation, energy, communications, and most of the infrastructure there. This isn't just a commercial goal. It represents the dawn of the interstellar age. If SpaceX successfully becomes the dominant force on Mars, its valuation will be tied to Mars assets, and it will have complete control over interplanetary trade and resources. To hit $100 trillion, SpaceX needs to complete 2 huge tasks. The first is technological. Starship needs to be demystified and made as common as a commercial airplane. Currently, there are only about 200 space launches per year worldwide, but SpaceX needs to increase that number to tens of thousands. When starships are flying back and forth between Earth, Mars, and the Moon every day, space tourism and interplanetary trade will go from a luxury to a commonplace reality, creating the kind of commercial transactions that could sustain a $100 trillion valuation. The second task is political. SpaceX needs to get exemptions or even the power to write interstellar law. A $100 trillion valuation means that SpaceX's influence would surpass that of most sovereign nations. Will the Earth's governments allow a private company to control Mars, own its manned, resources, and even a monetary system? This is a tricky issue. If SpaceX becomes the actual ruler of Mars, its valuation will be directly linked to Mars resources. This would require SpaceX to break free from Earth's financial systems, perhaps creating a new payment network based on Starlink, allowing wealth to flow freely between Earth and Mars. The success of SpaceX isn't just the success of a single company, it's the success of all humanity. For thousands of years, human history has been defined by the battle for finite Earth resources. SpaceX's success would mark the first time humanity truly has the power to demand growth from the universe itself. A $100 trillion valuation represents the first real breakthrough in human productivity beyond Earth. Every milestone SpaceX reaches pushes humanity one step closer to becoming a multi-planetary species. Musk often says humanity must become a multi-planetary civilization to survive any potential disaster on Earth. Every increase in SpaceX's valuation makes that backup plan more viable. It's not just the expansion of a company, it's humanity's first real step beyond Earth. SpaceX has consistently challenged the laws of space. From the failures of Falcon 1 to the explosions of Starship, each setback has been part of a grander vision. The dream of $100 trillion is the ultimate reward for human exploration and engineering spirit. It tells us that, if the logic is sound and the will is strong, even the stars can be brought into the realm of business. Today, $100 trillion may seem like an impossible dream, but tomorrow it could become an inevitable reality. If SpaceX reaches $100 trillion, it will mark the brightest moment in human history. It will mean that we are no longer a species bound to Earth, but a truly interstellar civilization. This is not just Elon Musk's ambition. It is a tribute to humanity's future, the most grandiose salute to our ability to reach for the stars, even after 4 billion years of evolution.